Hello again. Another day, another card, and another knot. Now this one is the first knot I ever learned how to make, even in the brownies, I think it was, many moons ago, and it's called a reef knot. And it's a flat knot that's used for joining two pieces of string, twine, rope, whatever, of equal thickness. You had to learn to do it quickly, because as soon as you were enrolled, your brownie tie in those days was made from a triangular piece of cloth that was folded into a long piece, a long strip, folded in half, a knot around it, and then the two ends that were left over after the knot went round your neck, and at the back of your neck you had to tie a reef knot. So not only did you have to be able to tie a reef knot, you had to be able to tie it behind your back. So there you go. And it's very simple, but I think it's going to be one of the trickiest to show for a video, because I'm not going to do it flat on the surface. I'm going to do it in my hands. So we'll see how we go. I've got two different coloured pieces of twine again. And as ever, when you're using several strands for a card, you need to make sure that they lie flat, that they don't twist over each other on their journey around each other. Okay, so here are my two pieces of twine. And because I've got that one in the middle of a tag, I need long enough ends to go round the back of it. So here we go. Whichever strand you start with is the one that you're going to keep on using. So you decide. If you start with the right, fine. If you start with the left, fine. But whichever one you start with is the one that you carry on using. So I'm going to start with the left. Left over right. Okay, got across and under. Okay, same one. Started with the coloured one, I'm going to carry on with the coloured one. Right over left and under. And that is all there is to it. Left over right and under, right over left and under. If you do whichever one you start with, you just carry on using. And if you do it wrong, if you use the opposite one, the knot that comes out is called a granny. So you don't want a granny knot, because a granny knot doesn't lie flat. I'll do it again. Okay. This time I'll start with the right, perhaps. We'll start with the coloured one again. Okay. Right over left and under. Same one, left over right and under. There we go. And keep the strands flat. Okay, now this card is total upcycling. This started out as the price tag for a new shirt I've just bought from a company called Sea Salt, who are in Cornwall. And their tags, these price tags, are attached to the garment with navy blue twine, which is what I've used here. However, just underneath the anchor, it says, or did say, Sea Salt, Cornwall. So I cut that bit off. I added a bit more plain card, and this knot covers the join where the two pieces of card met. So a simple sentiment from it's an old set I bought up at Ali Pally years ago, but I don't think it's got a name. I like it when these companies print what the name is on the actual carrier sheet. So that's what that is. And this, I think, could have been a freebie. I don't know. It was a little die that came with all sorts of things. It was a ship's wheel, lighthouse, this, and a liner. Anyway, there you go. A reef knot one more in the series, and I hope you have some fun. Thanks very much for watching.